Have you ever stopped to think about your throat? I mean, really think about it? It's more than just a tube for your food and your voice. It's the main entrance, the grand central station for everything you breathe and everything you swallow. Air, food, drinks, and yes, sometimes uninvited guests like germs, bacteria, and viruses, all pass through this busy intersection every single day. Now you might wonder, with all that traffic, how do we stay healthy? How does our body stop those pesky invaders right at the front door? It's a great question, and the answer is truly amazing. Science is cool like that. Our bodies are equipped with a brilliant built-in security system, a sort of biological bouncer standing guard right where all the action is. This system is a collection of special tissues strategically placed in a circle or a ring at the back of your throat and nose. It's there to meet germs head-on, to identify them, and to sound the alarm for your immune system to kick into gear. This isn't just a simple barrier. It's an intelligent, active defense network. It samples everything that comes through, learning and adapting to protect you from future threats. Consider the science. This incredible structure is called Waldeyer's ring, named after a 19th century German anatomist, Heinrich Wilhelm Gottfried von Waldeyer Hartz. What a name. But the concept is simple. It's your body's first line of defense against airborne and foodborne pathogens. It's a team of 4 distinct types of lymphoid tissue, all working together. Think of them as the 4 members of a superhero team. The most famous members of this team are the ones you've probably heard of, the palatine tonsils. These are the 2 oval-shaped lumps you can see at the very back of your throat on either side when you open your mouth wide and say, "Ah!" for a doctor. Because they are so visible, they get most of the attention, especially when they get sore and swollen. Next up we have the pharyngeal tonsil, which is much better known by its nickname, the adenoid. There's just one adenoid, and it's located high up in the throat, behind the nose, and the soft part of the roof of your mouth. You can't see it just by looking in a mirror. The adenoid is a master at catching germs that you breathe in through your nose. It's especially large and active in children, which is why kids sometimes have issues with enlarged adenoids that can block their nasal passages, leading to snoring or breathing through their mouths. As we get older, the adenoid usually shrinks. Then we have the lingual tonsil. The word lingual relates to the tongue, and that's exactly where you'll find this tissue. It's a collection of lymphatic nodules located at the very back of your tongue, on the base. Like the adenoid, you can't easily see your lingual tonsil without special instruments. Its job is to screen for pathogens that come in with your food and drink. It's the guard post for the digestive route, providing another layer of security for anything you swallow. It's less likely to get infected than the palatine tonsils, but it's an equally important part of the team. Finally, we have the tubal tonsils. These are the least known members of the group, the quiet, unsung heroes. There are 2 of them, and they are located where each of your eustachian tubes, the little canals that connect your middle ear to your throat, opens into the nasopharynx. Their specific job is to prevent germs from traveling up the eustachian tubes and causing middle ear infections. Together, these 4 components, the palatine, pharyngeal or adenoid, lingual, and tubal tonsils, form a complete, powerful ring of immune defense. What a team. So we know where Waldeyer's ring is and what it's made of. But how does it actually do its job? Well, the surface of these tonsils is not smooth. It's covered in little pits and valleys called crypts. Think of these crypts as tiny surveillance traps. When you breathe or swallow, air, food particles, and yes, germs get caught in these crypts. Specialized immune cells that live in the tonsil tissue swing into action. These cells, called M cells, grab the virus and present it to the B cells and T cells. The B cells get to work producing antibodies. The T cells, on the other hand, can either help the B cells or directly kill infected cells. It's an incredibly coordinated process. It's also about creating a memory. If that same cold virus ever tries to invade your body again, these memory cells will recognize it instantly and launch a massive, rapid counterattack. Your tonsils are a training ground for your immune system. Now, being on the front lines is a tough job, and sometimes the guards themselves can get overwhelmed. When the tonsils are fighting off a particularly nasty or large number of germs, they can become infected and inflamed. This is a condition most of us are familiar with, tonsillitis. When your palatine tonsils are infected, they become red, swollen, and painful. You might see white or yellow spots of pus on them, which are basically the battlegrounds where your white blood cells have been fighting the invaders. This can cause a very sore throat, difficulty swallowing, fever, and swollen glands in your neck. Tonsillitis can be caused by either viruses or bacteria. Viral tonsillitis is more common and usually just has to run its course like a common cold. Your body's immune system will eventually win the fight on its own. However, bacterial tonsillitis, often caused by the Streptococcus bacterium, what we call strep throat, is more serious and usually requires antibiotics to help your body defeat the infection. A doctor can perform a quick throat swab to determine if bacteria are the culprit. It's important to treat strep throat to prevent more serious complications. While infections are the most common issue to affect Waldeyer's ring, it's important to know that, in rare cases, more serious problems like cancer can develop in this tissue. The most common type of cancer to arise here is lymphoma. It occurs when the lymphocytes, the white blood cells we talked about, start to grow and multiply out of control, forming tumors in the tonsils or other parts of the ring. The symptoms of lymphoma in the tonsils can be subtle and sometimes mimic a simple infection. One of the key signs can be a persistent, painless swelling of one tonsil that is noticeably larger than the other. Other symptoms might include a sore throat that doesn't go away, difficulty swallowing, ear pain on one side, or a lump in the neck. It's very important to see a doctor if you have a symptom, particularly an enlarged tonsil, that lasts for more than a couple of weeks. Early detection is absolutely critical for successful treatment. Another type of cancer that can affect this area is called nasopharyngeal carcinoma, or NPC. Symptoms can include a lump in the neck, hearing loss or ringing in one ear, nasal congestion that won't clear, and headaches. It's crucial to remember that these cancers are not common. However, knowledge is power. So how can we support our hardworking gatekeepers in Waldeyer's ring? How can we keep them healthy so they can keep us healthy? First and foremost, practice good hygiene. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains provides the vitamins and minerals your immune cells need to function at their best. Staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water is also key. Don't underestimate the power of rest. Also, try to manage stress. Finally, avoid irritants that can harm the delicate tissues of your throat. By taking these practical steps, you're not just keeping your throat healthy, you are supporting the complex, interconnected system that works around the clock to protect you. You might be thinking, okay Bill, this is interesting, but why does it really matter for me to know about some ring of tissue in my throat? And the answer is simple. Understanding how your body works is the first step to taking better care of it. But our actually sophisticated immune training centers, you see them in a whole new light. This knowledge also helps you become a better advocate for your own health and the health of your family. Furthermore, being aware of the symptoms of both common and serious conditions related to Waldeyer's ring is incredibly empowering. Early detection can make a world of difference in the outcomes of many medical conditions. Ultimately, science isn't just for scientists in labs, it's for everyone. Learning about the amazing systems within our own bodies, like Waldeyer's ring, fosters a sense of wonder and appreciation for the natural world. And that, my friends, is incredibly cool. So there you have it. We've taken a deep dive into the back of the throat and uncovered the secrets of Waldeyer's ring. It's a highly organized, brilliantly positioned circle of protection. From the visible palatine tonsils to the hidden adenoid, lingual, and tubal tonsils, each component plays a vital role as a gatekeeper for our body. They stand guard at the crossroads of our respiratory and digestive systems, tirelessly sampling everything that passes by to keep us safe from a world full of germs. We've seen how this ring acts as a crucial training ground for our immune system, especially during childhood. It captures pathogens, analyzes them, and helps create a lifelong memory that allows our bodies to fight off future invasions more effectively. So let's give a round of applause for Waldeyer's ring, the vigilant circular guardian that proves, once again, that science is all around us, and even inside us. Consider the science.